gets a jar all the time. The quick pass is picked off as Harper fell down. Deion Sanders made the interception.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Alvin Harper is going to have been a guy who has really hurt this 49er team. Deion Sanders, in the last couple of plays, has been playing on Alvin Harper.
And Deion looks like he might have injured his left hand.
Well, sometimes they'll stick that finger out there, and the ball will just hit their finger as they go for it. You know, if they get their hand out there, sometimes the ball just hits the finger. But that was good coverage and a good interception. Harper goes down. Deion was close enough. You have to do it in big games like this, and he will do it.
2nd and 12. Aikman to Irvin. Michael Irvin ducks. He's going to be a little bit short of the first. Deion Sanders knocked him out of bounds.
Did you see that hit by Deion Sanders?
Yes, unusual.
He and Michael Irvin are very close, but they're two of the most competitive guys you're ever going to want to meet.
They just got closer.
Yeah, Deion Sanders isn't really known as a hitter, but he brings everything he has when Michael Irvin catches this one. You're going to see Irvin come across, come under control, catch a ball. Now watch Deion Sanders come all the way across and make that hit right there.
1st and 10 Dallas at the San Francisco 35. Aikman to throw. Pump fake going deep. Incomplete for Harper. McDonald and Sanders are, beg your pardon. Flag on the play, back at the line of scrimmage, behind the line of scrimmage. That was Dana Hall with Deion.
This is a good matchup here. You know, you see how Deion is looking. He keeps that left hand there just to feel him.
3rd and 6. Intended for Michael Irvin from Aikman. Incomplete. Irvin saying I was interfered with.
And Deion Sanders almost had that one. Remember we said that against tight coverage, Michael Irvin likes to run that slant. Well, Deion Sanders is starting to understand it now, too.
Yeah.
And he rode Irvin all the way. There was nothing to throw to there.
With the New Orleans Saints. Aikman. Incomplete. Intended for Harper. Broken up by Deion Sanders.
And when you have to throw the ball from one hash mark all the way across the field on Deion Sanders, it's not going to work. Here's Deion Sanders up on this side. The ball has to go all the way across the field. When it's in the air that long, Deion Sanders is going to get there before the ball gets there. Then he has that bad hand, so he's just playing with one hand. But he has those two quick feet.
Yep.
And those quick reactions.
And that great recovery.
The 1994 season was arguably Sanders' finest, with 6 interceptions returned for over 300 yards, 3 of them taken in for touchdowns. He became just the 4th cornerback to receive Defensive Player of the Year honors.
31-15. Stan Humphries trying to make something happen, but who makes it happen? Deion Sanders, and let's go, crank it up. Prime time, prime time, prime time, prime time. It's like a Cadillac trot around the bases getting into the end zone. 38.
The only debate is, was there ever anybody better than Deion?
There's no other compliment or better compliment you can give him when you say Deion Sanders was the Muhammad Ali of the National Football League.
Aikman wheels it out to Harper. To Irvin, I beg your pardon, knocked down by Deion Sanders.
And Deion Sanders won that battle. That was the same one earlier. Remember in the first half, we got this thing going here, and it's going to come out here and being out. Tight man-to-man coverage. Michael Irvin in the first half caught that one. You see him get his right hand up there and push it off. Deion played that perfectly. Rode with him and then just stuck that left hand in there and got it. He even played the push-off.
He had been replaced by Ron Stone, but he's back now. Here's Aikman pumping and going deep. And Sanders intercepts for San Francisco. Michael Irvin takes him down at about the 2-yard line.
Deion's starting that dance down there, and they all get away from him and let him do a little dance. But he's been Earlier he started on Harper. Here's Deion right there. He's man-to-man on Michael Irvin. He squats a little bit. He is so fast that Irvin could get by him. He can catch up with him and pass him and get the interception.
So the 49ers take over. 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and San Francisco leads 38-21. Six minutes and 20 seconds left. 38-28, San Francisco. Deion Sanders knocks it down, intended for Michael Irvin.
Whatever they gave Deion Sanders, he's learning it today. I mean, the things that they can do with this defense, with him in there, you know, just makes them a much better defense. He plays tight coverage. He plays off. That time he was off of Michael Irvin.
Yep.
He just waited for him to come down and to cut. The whole Cowboy sideline is looking for a penalty on this one. You see, he gets his left hand in there. That's the way defensive backs feel where the guy's going.
One of which he probably got away with pass interference, which might have changed the outcome of it.
Sanders was all over Irvin, elbows to the chin.
Phil will say that I was interfered with, but Deion will say, unless I see laundry on the crowd, you know, it didn't happen.
On 2nd and 6, Means again. Natron inside the 15, takes it to the 10-yard line. Deion Sanders met Natron Means.
Deion's so proud of himself for getting in on a tackle. He's up high-fiving people. It is the 90s, I guess. Another good-looking play. It's really the same thing with Papunu, Swain, Davis all being involved.
3rd down and 6 from the 7-yard line. Gilbert throws, and that's broken up. And they come out of everywhere. Here's Deion.
That's about the only thing missing tonight is Deion taking one of those guys and going about 95 yards with it.
Deion just with a little mini dance step, a couple of mincing steps right there. He's had a pretty good play on this. Read it well. Quickly closes.
And that's what's extraordinary. Don't be confused about that right hand across to the back. That was
holding
in after the, oh, I think that was after the play. Frank. I'll finish my own sentences, thank you.
4th down and 6. And Gilbert flips one, and that is picked off, and why not? What's a Super Bowl without a Deion Sanders interception? And then Ronnie Harmon comes in and bangs into the turf at the 11-yard line.
Oh, and Ronnie Harmon is barking at him also. Well, that's one way for Deion to get hit. That's
Deion saying, take a look at this on the replay, man.
No, Deion's saying, take a look at the scoreboard.
It's 3rd and 13. Sanders was...
Oh, no!
Why they got to go deep to Deion. And he's double covered, and it's incomplete at the 38-yard line.
He went by Darian Gordon like Gordon was going backwards.
Stanley Richard, though, roaming free safety, had that spotted all the way.
But look at Gordon. Gordon just lets him go. Right here, Deion is 4 yards downfield from Darian Gordon.
Hey, Richard coming over. Deion. Well, it's 2nd down and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Niners destroyed the Chargers. But Deion's Super Bowl victory was an empty one. Deion's father, Daddy Buck, had died of a brain tumor and was not there to share in his son's greatest triumph.
The night we won the Super Bowl in San Francisco, I was the first one out of the locker room, the first one home, the first one to bed. And I said, it ain't what I thought it was. Yeah, I'm not even happy.
Accept that offer we gave you. Yep. I know we're going to lose Alvin. I can't lose you too.
Try to tell Alvin to stay, Michael. Bledsoe throws, and it's intercepted by Deion. Look out. Well, this figures. He averaged 50 yards a run back on his 6 picks this season. This one run back about 10. Flag is down. Ben Coates made the tackle. No, they picked it up. No penalty. It counts.
I think they're mad at the AFC for tackling him.